Have you ever wondered how much power a simple smile holds? This is the story of the day a smile saved a life. Every morning at 7:30 a.m., Emily Carter walked through Hyde Park and she always wore the same bright smile. At 26, she was a junior graphic designer, a Londoner born and bred who genuinely believed that life was meant to be enjoyed. People often wondered about her constant happiness. The truth was, Emily had once been on the verge of losing everything. She made a promise to herself that if she ever got a second chance, she would greet every single day with joy. That Tuesday felt completely ordinary. The wind was cold, the sky was a flat grey, and commuters rushed past in a blur. Emily grabbed her usual coffee and noticed a man sitting by himself on a bench near the park gate. He was elderly and well-dressed, but his eyes held a deep tiredness, as if he'd been waiting for something for a very, very long time. Most people just walked by, lost in their own worlds. But Emily didn't. She offered her signature smile and said, "Good morning. Cold day, isn't it?" The man looked up, surprised, before nodding slowly. "Yes, very." Emily gave a soft laugh. "At least the coffee's hot. That helps a bit." And with that, she continued on her way. But the look in his eyes, it lingered with her. 10 minutes later, something pulled her back. She found herself walking back towards the bench. Without a second thought, she placed the extra coffee she'd bought beside him. "No one should drink alone on a Tuesday," she said with a playful tone. The man's hands trembled slightly as he picked up the warm cup. "Thank you," he whispered, his voice barely audible. "You didn't have to do this." Emily just shrugged, her smile unwavering. "Smiles are free," she said. "The coffee's just a little extra." They started talking. His name was Arthur, and he was 78 years old. That day, that very Tuesday, marked 1 year since his wife had passed away. "I come here every Tuesday," Arthur explained quietly. "She used to sit right here on this bench, waiting for me after my walk." Emily felt a pang in her chest, but she didn't let her smile falter. "She must have had excellent taste," Emily replied warmly. "This is a truly lovely spot." And for the first time that morning, Arthur smiled. It was small, but it was there. Before she had to leave for work, Arthur looked at her, his curiosity finally getting the better of him. "Why are you always so happy?" he asked. Emily paused for a moment. Then she spoke softly. "Because once I wasn't." She told him about the year she battled a deep depression. She described the long nights where she felt completely invisible, utterly alone. She even shared the story of the morning she had almost given up entirely, until a complete stranger on a train platform smiled at her and said, "Stay. The world needs you." "I never saw that person again," Emily confessed. "But on that day, I decided I wanted to become them." Life moved on, and Emily eventually forgot about that Tuesday morning encounter. Until 1 year later, a letter arrived at her office. She opened it to find a handwritten note. It read, "Dear Emily, last year, On the day we met, I had planned to stop coming to the park permanently. Your smile gave me a reason to go home that day. I now volunteer at a local shelter every Tuesday. Thank you for saving a life without even knowing it. It was signed Arthur. Emily sat there, holding the letter, a quiet moment passing, and then she smiled. A genuine, radiant smile.